conversation, and here we go in a matchup that has seen the last 5 games need extra time to settle it. We're underway with McDavid having controlled the opening draw. Lehkonen to Middlestad, and his shot might have been tipped wide by Bouchard. It was Lehkonen who won the game for Colorado when these two hooked up back on March the 16th, and a shot from distance taken.
Georgiev fanned on trying to flip that puck up the boards. McLeod in front, backhander short side, and Perry got one off and then was powered into by Ross Colton. A heavy hit. Shot by Nurse, score! Tip in front. Perry got it. 1-0 Edmonton.
Perry tries to walk this out from behind that little misplay here by Georgiev, and the Edmonton Oilers have the possession. That's a good hit by Colton. Right there as he just comes down, hammers Perry, but gets the inside track and a beautiful tip. This shot's going a little bit wide, and that's exactly where Perry wants it. One hop off the ice and up over the right pad again.
Scored his 40th last night to seal the victory, and with an empty netter against Minnesota. Jonathan Drouin lets one fly, juggled by Skinner, rebound out, Drouin again scores! And we're tied. Drouin's 3rd goal in 2 nights. And it's 1-1.
Take off offensively the way he played in junior with Nathan McKinnon in Halifax. They won the Memorial Cup back in 2013, but guess what? This starts with a shot. We talked about in zone, shots from the flank, shots from the points, traffic in front. Once it's retrieved, it's a quick strike attack. McKinnon to Drouin, and he buries it with the one-timer far side. He gets it past Stuart Skinner.
Had McDavid in the slot, didn't see it. Bouchard does. McDavid takes it, dishes, one-timer Bouchard, and a save made by Georgiev. He'll get the 2nd assist on that scoring play. A blast by Bouchard, sails high and wide. Draisaitl, beautiful play, and a chip off of Georgiev and might have kissed the crossbar. Fish it out for McKinnon, double teamed across, Middlestad dishing, one-timer, save Stuart Skinner. Brilliantly done against Rantanen.
And he probably would have come off, but it was the shorthanded opportunity that kept him on the ice as CC rang the bar, and then Edmonton gets hemmed in.
Here's Ross Colton busting through a chip to the net, wrist shot, score! What a finish, what a power move by Ross Colton. And he's having a year. 16 goals for Ross Colton. 2-1 Colorado.
Stuart Skinner. Here's the post shorthanded. Great job, Nugent Hopkins and Ryan penalty killing. Center drive, Ryan takes one guy away, and CC uses the screen of Drouin and rings the bar on that one. And then the little swim move to get by Ekholm. This drives through. You can see Lehkonen takes his man with him, opens up a lane. And give Colton a lot of credit. He takes that lane, comes right to the middle. He's patient with the puck. And unfortunately for them, we have to talk about times when they screw up. So the less you can do that, the better for me and the better for them.
Ekholm a shot redirected behind the net. Wraparound score. This game is tied. McDavid able to bank one home. That's 30 for an 8th consecutive year for the Edmonton captain. 2-2.
Play, which is the right call. Good job. And then top line's going head-to-head. They're even now, as it was the top line of the Avalanche that scored first in the matchup, and then the Edmonton Oilers go back down the ice. Go back down the ice and get a little bit of a break on this one. McDavid around the net just kind of tries to throw it out, I believe. The Hyman goes off his skate. So, I mean, they come into the game tonight. The Avalanche have been skating against McKinnon in practice all year long for years. The players that have been here, same with the Oilers and McDavid. So everything's a little bit quicker, and they bring the best out in one another.
Dish back to Bouchard, had it blocked, and here's Miles Wood. He can fly. Short-handed breakaway, stopped by Skinner.
I mean, he's a guy that's not afraid to get into the thick of things. Delivered the hit, but you're not going to rattle him.
Well, and Duhaime can finish all the checks he wants. Ekholm is 6'4", 220. Here's a centering pass to Ekholm from Draisaitl. Save, rebound, score! Back through Georgiev, and Edmonton has regained the lead at 3-2. And that goal may, in fact, belong to Mattias Ekholm. It does.
Talk
his
about
10th.
Putting salt on the wound right there. with that, tries to engage him, get him to fight. He says nope. So what does he do? He jumps up in the rush, takes the check, the puck, gets rid of this on a check by Lehkonen. Somehow this puck finds its way in the net.
Off Lehkonen. So that's 2 Colorado skates and 2 Edmonton goals.
So there you go. Goes off the blocker, glove, off the skate, in the net. You can see Hyman was about to tap it home, but I think he might have hesitated because he knew it was going in. Look at this.
Now does Jared Bender ponder
on the line of outside.
After the coach's challenges, we determined that we have a good goal on the ice.
There it is.
That last take, that last overhead, Jack, great point by you. And I didn't recognize it right away, but look where he makes the contact.
4 penalties against Minnesota in the second period. Part of the reason they ended up giving up 46 shots in the game. Draisaitl to McDavid, back to Draisaitl, one-timer off the post.
Draisaitl hits the post. McDavid had a real good look here, and he thought he had a goal. He kind of looked at the sky as well. Look at that. That's a great release. Beautiful pass, by the way.
Well, that was McDavid,
to him.
Sorry.
And then McDavid
to Draisaitl. Flashed over Nugent Hopkins. Did well to field that pass cleanly. Now back to Draisaitl and a save made. Georgiev. Sam Girard. Shoots it in. Skinner out to play it. Up the middle of the ice. Turned over, and Skinner had recovered to Rob Middlestat. A mini flurry from Colorado, especially this turnover. Middlestat denied.
Twice Josh Mance has been up below the hash marks on this shift. Kind of got tangled up on the first one. Gave Nichushkin a little shove to get back. And then he was up the ice when that puck came through again.
Here's McLeod and Kane. A drive. McLeod fought off by Georgiev. Rebound score. And Evander Kane off the schneid. His first goal in 22 games.
A good one back and forth. We talked about that puck bouncing around and getting some breaks. Good job here by McLeod in the neutral zone. Lifts the stick, takes the shot, drive to the net. Good things happen. That's what Evander Kane does here. Off the glove, off the skate, and in the net. And the shot again by McLeod, a high slap shot. He's tangled up driving to the net with Johnson.
Hat trick and 3 assists.
Yep.
Colorado was beat up at that particular point in time, but still, that's the last time McDavid had scored prior to tonight, even though they don't have Rantanen.
That was a sneaky shot by McKinnon, by the way, from the blue line.
Draisaitl to Hyman. Trying to chip it behind Devon Taves. Here's McDavid to the net, tipped, got it back, and flipped it home. Connor McDavid, his second of the night, extends Edmonton's lead to 5-2.
But you defend, you bend, you don't break, and then you go on the offense. Good drive into the zone by Hyman, takes out the man. McDavid picks it up, and this one bounces around a little bit, tries to thread it through to Bouchard, and it's Bouchard who eventually just pushes it back towards McDavid. He gets the bounce, and he finishes that one off as Georgiev has to stay strong on Bouchard.
Inside of Desharnais. Elected to pass off. Oilers happy he did. Here's a one-touch on. Colton in front. And what a play. Desharnais with the active stick. Does not make its way through. I think it hit his own man, Lehkonen.
He gets it away in a hurry, though, doesn't he?
Oh, here's a pass to Hyman. McDavid for the hat trick. Denied by Georgiev. Rebound. Rolls in front for Devon Taves. Up the middle. Lehkonen got a piece. We come up on 8 minutes to play. Edmonton, quite frankly, with one of its better showings all year. When you're talking about a club that's 45, 24, and 5, that's saying something. Here's McLeod. Dishing off to Kane. A shot. Score! Evander Kane! Once you get one, you keep going. Kane's got 2, and the Oilers put it away. 6-2.
And then again, but boy, oh boy, you get one, you start to find some confidence, and the puck starts to go your way. This line's been good. Great job by McLeod to pick this one up. The presence of Fogle driving to the net. That's Corey Perry, not Fogle. And then just shoot it. Get the puck to the net. Evander Kane is a shooter.
Lofting one in. Settled by Girard. And up to Miles Wood. Cutting to his right. Ross Colton shot. A save made by Skinner.
I like both of those players brought into the mix.
Well, and part of that is, oh, here's a steal by Janmark. Walking in. Waiting. Surveying. Bouchard fires. Save. Georgiev. 5-0 shutout loss in Dallas 2 nights ago. The Oilers have answered whatever lingering questions there might have been. Fogle to Nugent Hopkins, his shot denied. Front end of a back-to-back. Edmonton Battle of Alberta tomorrow. Harn Ryan and my partner will have it for you. At 8 o'clock on Hockey Night in Canada, the Oilers win going away 6-2, your final.